China was once far behind in the world's electric vehicle market, but today, the same China has become the world's largest EV market and is challenging the whole world in electric cars, batteries, and automobile technology. How did government subsidies, vast manufacturing capacity, and massive investments in battery technology make China the powerhouse of the EV industry? What caused Chinese companies like BYD, NIO, and XPeng to spread rapidly to different markets in the world? So let's understand the story of China's tremendous electric revolution from the beginning and know how China became the world's EV superpower. Chapter 1: The Chinese EV Revolution, the Early Days. After the 2008 global economic crisis, China began to focus on green technology and electric vehicles to strengthen its economy. In 2009, China launched a special scheme to promote NEVs, new energy vehicles. Initially, pilot projects of electric vehicles were started in 10 cities, and the target was to put 0.5 million electric vehicles on the roads by 2012. Later, the government increased this target to 2 million vehicles by 2020. The government gave huge subsidies, tax exemptions, and other financial facilities to people to buy electric vehicles. The impact of these policies became increasingly visible, and in 2014, nearly 300,000 NEVs were sold in China. Chapter 2: Government Support and Policies. The government gave tax exemptions and subsidies to people who bought electric vehicles, which reduced the price of EVs, and more people started buying them. The government gave financial support to companies and universities for research and development, and also strengthened patents and intellectual property protection for new technologies. This led to rapid developments in batteries, motors, and other EV technologies. After foreign companies were allowed to set up wholly owned companies in China in 2018, large companies like Tesla also increased investment in China. Chapter 3: Market Explosion and Statistics. China's EV market was growing slowly in the 2000s, but it started to grow rapidly after 2019 to 20. In 2023, China built about 9.5 million new energy vehicles and sold about 9.4 million NEVs, accounted for about 31.6% of new cars sold in China in 2023, compared to only 14.7% in 2022. The Chinese company BYD led the way in this market, and in 2023, it sold more than 3 million electric and plug-in hybrid vehicles. On the other hand, Tesla's Shanghai plant produced approximately 0.9 million vehicles in 2024. Although its sales decreased by about 3% due to increasing competition from local companies. In addition, Chinese companies like CATL and Geely are also rapidly ramping up EV production. Approximately 3 out of every 10 new cars in China today are electric or new energy. Chapter 4: The Rise of the Leading Manufacturer, BYD. BYD is one of the largest and most successful companies of China's EV revolution. BYD, that is Build Your Dreams, started as a battery company in 1995. But after 2008, the company started increasing its focus on electric vehicles. Today, BYD develops its own blade battery and electric motor technology, giving it a big edge in the EV market. In 2022, the company stopped producing cars with petrol and diesel engines and focused entirely on electric and new energy vehicles. BYD has also expanded rapidly in overseas markets, such as Japan and Europe, and has also benefited from government projects such as electric buses. Chapter 5: Batteries and Electric Vehicle Technology. China's CATL is one of the largest electric vehicle battery manufacturing companies in the world. In 2023, CATL produced approximately 259.7 gigawatt-hours of batteries, giving it a share of approximately 36.7% of the global EV battery market. This was almost 3 times higher than that of BYD, while BYD's share was around 16.4%. CATL has developed new and improved battery technology, including batteries that store more energy and faster charging. This has improved the range, charging speed, and safety of electric vehicles. In addition, other Chinese battery companies such as CALB, Goshen High-Tech, and Eve Energy are also growing rapidly. Chapter 6: Innovative Companies, NIO, XPeng, Li Auto. In addition to BYD, many new EV companies in China have also made rapid strides in the field of technology and innovation. NIO, which was founded in 2014, is known for luxury electric cars. The company has built a large battery swap network, allowing customers to replace their empty batteries with charged batteries in a matter of minutes. NIO also introduced the battery-as-a-service model, allowing customers to purchase electric cars at a lower price and rent the batteries separately. In 2023, NIO delivered around 1.6 lakh vehicles. XPeng then shifted its focus to smart electric cars. The company's cars include advanced driving systems and technologies such as XNGP. In 2023, XPeng delivered approximately 0.14 million vehicles and expanded into foreign markets such as Norway and Europe. Li Auto, on the other hand, mainly focused on large SUVs and plug-in hybrid vehicles. In 2023, the company sold approximately 0.5 million vehicles. Tesla also has a significant role to play in China's EV market. Tesla started its Gigafactory in Shanghai in 2019, which became one of the company's largest production centers. In 2024, approximately 0.9 million vehicles were shipped from the Shanghai factory. However, the growing competition from companies like BYD, NIO, XPeng, and Li Auto in China has created new challenges for Tesla. Chapter 7: Supply Chain, from Mineral to EV. The entire supply chain of electric vehicles is connected to many countries. Essential minerals such as lithium, cobalt, nickel, and graphite are sourced from different countries. For example, cobalt comes mainly from the Congo region of Africa, nickel from Indonesia, and lithium from countries such as Australia and Chile. Chinese companies then process these raw materials to make batteries. Approximately 75% of the world's lithium-ion batteries are produced in China, so China's role in the global supply chain of EVs is extremely important. Chinese companies such as Ganfeng Lithium and Tianqi Lithium source lithium supplies from around the world, while Chinese companies have also invested extensively in Indonesia's nickel industry. Companies like CATL and BYD then produce battery cells and battery packs from these minerals, which are sent to companies that make electric cars. Chapter 8: Exports and Global Spread. China no longer only manufactures electric vehicles for its domestic market, but has also become a major exporter of EVs to many countries in the world. The demand for Chinese EVs is increasing in India, Thailand, Brazil, and other emerging markets, as these vehicles offer modern technology and better features at a lower price. The export of electric cars from China is mainly taking place in the markets of Europe, Southeast Asia, and Latin America. Chinese companies are increasingly making their way into the international market with the help of their low production costs, cheap batteries, and modern technology. This growing export has made China a significant player in the global EV industry. Chapter 9: International Reactions and Challenges. The rapidly growing strength of China's electric vehicle industry has raised the concern of many countries, including the US and Europe. The US raised tariffs on electric cars coming from China to more than 100% in May 2024. The US said that Chinese companies are able to sell EVs at very low prices due to Chinese government subsidies and support, making it difficult for American companies to compete. Similarly, the European Union also launched an investigation into subsidies on electric cars coming from China in 2023. European policymakers fear that if Chinese companies sell too low-priced EVs to Europe on a large scale, local automakers could suffer. These circumstances may make it more challenging for Chinese EV companies to thrive in the global market than before. For this reason, companies like BYD are trying to set up local production plants in Mexico, Thailand, and other countries. Chapter 10: Environmental Impact. The increased use of electric vehicles is helping to reduce air pollution and greenhouse gas emissions. By 2025, the increased use of electric vehicles in China saved about 1 million barrels of oil per day. This benefits not only the environment, but also China's energy security, as it reduces dependence on petrol and diesel. However, minerals such as lithium, cobalt, and nickel are needed to make batteries for electric vehicles. Mining these minerals can lead to water scarcity, soil damage, and a range of environmental problems. To mitigate these problems, China and other countries are working on battery recycling, responsible mineral sourcing, and improved supply chain monitoring. In the future, schemes like Battery Passport can also help track the raw materials used in the battery and its entire life cycle. Chapter 11: Socioeconomic Impact. The increasing use of electric buses, taxis, and cars in China's cities has helped reduce air pollution, which has also had a positive impact on people's health. Along with this, the construction of new EV factories and battery plants has created a large number of employment opportunities. The increasing use of electric vehicles is also reducing China's dependence on petrol and diesel imports. In addition, the cost of running electric cars can typically be lower than that of petrol or diesel cars, providing consumers with economic savings in the long run. Overall, the EV revolution has brought major changes in China: employment, technology, energy security, transportation, and the environment. Chapter 12: Future Prospects. 3 possible scenarios. There could be 3 possible scenarios for China's EV industry in the coming years. The first scenario: if the demand for electric vehicles in the world continues to grow, new technologies such as solid-state batteries develop rapidly, and charging networks become stronger, China can further strengthen its lead in the EV market. In this scenario, EVs could account for more than 80% of China's domestic vehicle market by 2030. The second scenario: if the US and Europe limit the import of Chinese EVs through tariffs, domestic production, and new industrial policies, then Chinese companies may focus more on setting up factories in other countries. By increasing production in countries such as Mexico and Thailand, they may try to maintain access to foreign markets. Third scenario: if a global economic downturn occurs, there is a shortage of raw materials or technical issues, such as a shortage of advanced chips, the growth of China's EV industry could slow down. If China successfully handles these challenges, it could further strengthen its position as the world's largest electric vehicle and battery hub in the coming decade. If you enjoyed this enlightening journey, don't forget to like and subscribe to the video.